Hello everyone, my name is Worldkeymaster. I still think I sound weird. What happened last time? I discovered that we have deployed 2 divisions that will train now. And that we still need somehow so many rifles. Oh, it's to... not to reinforce, but to... Then we perhaps should stop taking in Lend-Lease. Oh! Neville Chamberlain has arrived at Parliament. Or he hasn't arrived, but he has been stationed in Parliament. I don't know how you say it. Anyway, we are doing finely. Can you say that finally? Yeah. We are doing kind of good. So, we will keep on walking. Keep on walking, our railways are go. I need to set the timer for 25 minutes, scrolling with the telephone. Look at that, now we have a timer going. We are not going to do that one. If we do that one, research the first one, then research the factories, then we can use that to research the atomic weapons. Because atomic energy is one of those trees that you can't do a switch between. And that one is 5,000 days, 2,000. But can't clamp down on corruption. And I thought about it, and we are going to do this one. Hey? The British Army knows India well after 200 years of occupation. They know the people and land, and they will able to support the training of Indian soldiers to fight at home. And I think support means they support companies, not these artilleries. And I did go with correct. Oh, Italy announces claim on Yugoslavian territory. Have they finished the war down here? Yes. Speaking to the Italian population along the Dalmatian coast. Here. Seriously? Oh, here. Okay, it is in Sara. Speaking to the Italian population along the Dalmatian coast, Benito Mussolini has announced that Italy fully consider Italian-speaking territory in Yugoslavia to be rightfully part of Italy. An official statement backed up the claims and making it clear that Italy prepares to take the territory by force if needed. They are upsetting the already fragile balance in the region. So it's just this territory, that, and no, not that one. That's Montenegro, Macedonia, Serbia. There, Croatia. And yeah, so that will be fun to see if it happens. And Germany is as passive as always. They are going to for the Anschluss. You are still doing that, eh? We did turn on historical, if I remember correctly. So I don't know what will happen. That will I honestly say. We need to be fully independent to even try to go up this. That's harsh. Huh? Oh yes, it's that one. There's so much new. I actually tested and fought as what's their name? South Africa. If we say like this, I got this part from Britain. I did go the peaceful way, all the way to Uganda and Kenya. I think we got Kenya too, and that's all great and that. But the problem was the Spaniards decided to, well, we are going to war with Britain. Took over this way and this way, which isn't that good for any nation at all that is trying to fight against the Nazis at the same time. Against Germany. I'm sorry for saying that word. It's terrible of me. Thank you. And I deserve that one. He looks like a rough general. If you understand. I am. I think we are going with this guy. Supporting democracy. The Anschluss of Austria. After a successful coup d'état by the local Nazi party in Vienna, German troops have crossed the Austrian border and taken control of the country. No fighting has been reported, and the German soldiers were greeted by cheering crowds in the cities. In a speech before the massive crowd at the Heldenplatz in Vienna, Hitler announced the Anschluss of Austria, annexing the country into Germany. The oldest eastern provinces of German people shall be, from this point on, the newest bastion of the German Reich, if that is what they wish. And to be honest, I find it odd to have two German countries in the world. I mean, why do you have it? Okay, this one has been... I mean, they were the dominant force of the Holy Roman Empire that was here. But then they were kicked out by the Brandenburg and Prussia. The Prussias. And was exclaimed, more or less. But they shouldn't have been that. Why didn't they just stay? Well, it's easy for me to say. I am... Ooh, we can do this now. We can increase the autonomy by 0.5. Does that help? Nope, not as long as we are lend-leasing. Free repair. Resistance growth, okay. Have to... Yes, suppress. That one is just for infrastructure. Or is it? It's not for construction. It's not for construction, right? No, it's just nuclear and infrastructure, which is what we are building. Perhaps we should begin with the Royal Navy. Or we do this that I told us to. Red Eagle Division. Let's go. We get the free division after all. Now, I don't know what we should call these divisions. The Rajas. Iron Men. Iron Men. Iron Man. Iron Men. I suppose so. Yeah, why not? And it's not at least like South Africa where they have two different ones. I can turn on a bit slower speed while I name these. Franks, rifles, Right, less. Like that. Turn those around. And we actually... should keep building at least one of these at a time. So we can get more... How do civilian factories look? Build another one. Actually don't be so mad and put it in between. So how does China do? They're kind of putting up a resistance. I see. How does the rest of the world do? What do? You found the PCDI, or however you pronounce that. I'm not a pronouncing expert. You are doing research. You are please building up. Yes, Burma Road. Yes, yes. So Malday Union, Xinjiang. As long as they keep it up, that is, up here. Nope. I was going to look at the British one, please. Hey, what? Oh yes, we discovered this last time, I think. They are an integrated puppet. Like the each Dutch Indies. 80 van Strackenborg Stachauer. Nice name. The Philippines are a puppet. Yeah, just puppet. Sorry. So I know the Australia has a kind of funny focus somewhere around here, like protecting here, protect the Southwest Pacific, demand the rights to control protectorates, support Indonesian uprising. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, take it easy. Where fascist supporters starts a civil war. Supply Indonesian nationalists and demand New Zealand. But this is the fascist one. I was here. Protect the homeland. Fortify the homeland with coastal forts and land forts, guarding likely landing sites and ports. There, protect the colonies, and they just annex them. But they have a kind of a funny tree. Preventive measures against topple government. That one I haven't heard of. But they've decided to support... I don't understand this Singapore strategy. Oh, wait, did it say something about support the Raj? Nay, Rats of Tobruk. Elite Sydney unit. Okay, never heard of them. Squash the squanderbugs. What the hell in the real paradox? Have you been... Clarify aliens? Have you gone mad? I don't understand any of these references. But it's like the minion here. It's somewhere here. There, send in the zombies. Which was some sort of name for the groups that they sent in. I don't know exactly. You shouldn't ask me either. but it was some odd explanation I got when I watched the Paradox stream. This, okay. How does it look here? We have soon outfitted a whole 24 nation army, 24-man divisions. 24-man divisions, that would be very small, really small. Indian... Orissa division. Yeah. I hope there isn't. Yeah. Good. Good one. Oh yeah. Now we got the elite one somewhere. Up there. Yes. Whoa. Support until. What? Oh. Execute all the lessons of the war. Indian colonial soldiers participated in the last war, World War, and the lessons from the conflict should be brought to bear in training. I agree to that. Do we need to decrease one of these now? It will be 9. 6 plus 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 16, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We don't need to, but it's really close that we have to. Did we get a new template for that? Yes, the Reg Eagles division. They have artillery. This one has to be increased in size. Or when we have this. Sixteen to remove one. Add the recon. Do we need the engineers here? Do we need them? It really increases the defenses in hills, jungles and march. There are many hills, I know. So let's do that. Did I increase the attack too? Attack on amphibious. Save that then. We are missing. Yeah, I know. We don't even know what an artillery piece is, which is not good. At least we have some recruitable population, and we are really close to dooming ourselves. That's daily, so it's really... Oh! The INC debates democracy. Surprisingly, they call for more referendums and less representative measures against opponents of the regime has received some support in internal party discussions. While the INC leadership remains skeptical, several influential members have supported a shift. Perhaps they have confidence that little will change in practice, or perhaps they are secretly traitors to the party's course. As many of their opponents would have it, regardless. If the public call for such change should come, some of the leaders in the British Raj are ready to compromise. The choice was not always standing between liberty and death. The government may arrange elections when the policy has priority. Okay. So slowly we are beginning to move towards... we have to reset stuff too. Towards a better future. That one needs to be done. Since we now have a special Red Eagles division. That are missing some equipment, not just some. We are losing one support equipment per week. This is not great at all. And I think the next one we have to do is Crips and then immediately 2 nations theory. Because we need that daily +1 progress. We can't see what this one did before and the others. It's annoying that they took that away. Because if I look at Siam, for example, well, good example. Here, I can look at the. Okay, it works for other nations, but not for us. Ray. Good job, Paradox. We needed that. So, when did the war break out? 1 year. Prepare for the next war. Good. Good. Since we have that extra, I think we are going to increase the we can't do that because can we increase? Can't boost popularity of other ideals and your popularity can't be boosted. Okay. Thanks for that game. Paradox, your fault. Keep doing less. Prepare defenses. Yes, that will be great. What's next? Artillery design, perhaps. Small arms. Then 63. If I just do this, 16. Then go. Nope. Okay. So this one has to go to this one, and we have to name this one. What do we name it? What's your name, good sir? Gracie Followers. I don't know what Followers is for sort of name, but it surely sounds odd. And that's what we're aiming for. Division. Good job. How do you spell division? Division. It looks weird for me. Division of Muslim India? Perhaps, if I may write that for YouTube and those who view this. 2 minutes left. I'm not going to cut this short because I hope this one is working. I really need to check that. I'm so scared right now that it doesn't, but it says right here, but you can't see it, that it does. How do your plans look? Lessons of the Great War. Good. Immediately go to Crips mission. We have to keep India loyal to the Allied and British cause in spite of the rising national fervor for independence, Sir, and blah 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 blah. Sir stand for Crips is Sir Stanford Creeps is a skilled negotiator who can assure the nationalist leaders that their demands will be addressed. Perhaps we do this too. Indian Quiet Movement. Which is... I think it's Gandhi's movement. Yes. But that will also perhaps cripple our nation quite quickly. Another one is done. We shall call this guys the three. No. The Indians of shut up. No, the Indians of have to come up with a good name for that. In the next episode. This has been Worldkeymaster signing off, and I see you again in the next video. Goodbye.